Blessings, friends. My name is Avery. My divinity into yours. And welcome to Seldom Dreams. Life can be cinematic motion when you realize what the scriptwriter really is. The scriptwriter is not some itinerary of milestones to reach in life. The scriptwriter is your own creative consciousness. To be able to step into this energy, this sphere of being able to create means that there has to be a little writer within the mind, anticipating, dreaming. The more things that you tell yourself that are impossible, the more things in life that will be impossible. The more things that you open your mind to and are at least willing to not draw lines on their definitive nature, that is going to give you freedom within the mechanics of the universe. The universe loves people who are open minded, loves to work with people who are willing to say anything goes or anything can happen. Because within that world, the universe is ready to write just about everything. This is how today is going to go, folks. If you would like to be able to purchase a reading for today, check out the pinned post for instructions on how to be able to purchase a reading. I'm going to pull some cards for the collective. We already do have a pre-order over on Hipsy. So after we do our collective reading, we're going to be moving on to that message. Shout out to everyone here coming through. What's up, old soul? Just chilling, Hercules. Where the collective stands, I see the Princess of Discs. Fertility, assets, resources, and wealth. Spirit is working hard to align you with something that is going to be worthwhile, something that's going to be rewarding. There is this feeling of sorrow within your life. Something feels like it's just not fitting. Something feels like it's just not working. I see decisiveness, confidence. Spirit is helping you to be able to build in a given direction. There's something that's helping you to be able to see what, if advanced, will lead to success. But however, there's this pain, this sorrow, something that needs to be worked through. Spirit is trying to help set into motion something very specific, something powerful. It's trying to help you to be able to visualize, be able to see. You have to be able to match that vibration. There is this feeling of sorrow. There's this pain within your life that you're working through, but however, you're being optimistic. Spirit is aligning you with this sense of victory. Something that when it launches is going to be successful. It's going to be able to step up into this world of bright light. Be willing to be ambitious despite whatever might feel like it is weighing on your soul. There might be this feeling of difficulty. There might be holding on to pains or holding on to outcomes. Spirit is telling you now is an excellent time to pivot. Now is time to move things in a new direction entirely. Spirit is helping you to be able to shift gears into a new realm, a new reality. It's trusting your ability to pivot and to change gears. There's a tower coming through that is changing your relationship with something within your life. You no longer see something as worth it. You no longer see it as feasible. You no longer are willing to put your faith into it. Spirit is ready to help set you up with something that's going to be life changing. But it needed to do something to be able to put the fire underneath you, to motivate you into saying, yeah, now is the time to get moving. Now is the time to make moves, to build something that's more than what you just already know. Now's the time to step into a new universe completely. I'm now going to be reading for our first purchase for the day. I'm just going to go with Hipsy reading number 1. You know who you are. All right, so we're now going to be reading for Hipsy reading number 1. See the Knight of Discs, somebody who sees an opportunity, yet there's nothing quite cultivated yet. There's this ambition, but you are starting from scratch. You are being guided to see the futility. It is hard to get something going because of the momentum needed and where you are currently at. However, you have an idea, you have a dream, and you do believe that you have all the skills required. You've done your research, you've had your inspiration, but there's something that's distracting you. Spirit is telling you to stay focused on the idea. You have conceived the dream, and now it is time to marry the idea to reality. There is something that is very intelligently done, but something that is holding you back is this need to try to keep face and maintain relations, reputations with others. That you need to start being willing to build with others who are ready to build or at least on a similar path aligned. That there are other parts of your life that, for the sake of show, for the sake of spirit, you're trying to keep them open. You are trying to be able to keep yourself open for other things that speak to your passions. You're trying to maintain too many lives. And so, what needs to be brought through clearly here is that in your moment check, you have to align with things that really speak to your goals and speak to what you're trying to obtain. If you chase two rabbits, you will lose them both. And I'm getting a lot of that energy right now. That there is another world that entertains a different side of your passions. But however, it's one of those times that if you want to see your dream come to life, you have to be willing to close the door and say, sorry, folks, not going out today. The potential is there, but however, you need to be more devoted to this. You need to make more time for it. I'm sensing that you've already done plenty of living the play, finding it through experience. Spirit is telling you that you have opened yourself up for this great opportunity. So there's something that's helping you to be able to aim high. There's strife within your life. There are fires that seem to be constantly needing to be put out. Refocus your attention. Spirit is saying the lamp. The truth is shined upon your idea. There's something that if you make moves with it, I'm sensing it could be very successful. You're struggling to get your idea though going because there are so many things that are grabbing and competing for your attention. Spirit is telling you to focus on where it is that you would like to be going. Focus on setting your intentions forward in specific directions to be able to get the dream. You have the vision, it's time to apply it. You have the inspiration, you have the research. Spirit is showing that right now you have matched this vibration of accomplishment, and you're going to be able to start surrounding yourself with people who are more on beat, more on track, more in tune. So I would say, yeah, you have this great idea. I think you definitely should go for it. Blessings to you, my friend. Thank you for purchasing a reading on Hipsy. You are appreciated. Up next, we have a super chat. Shout out to Victoria. Victoria would like an energetic checkup. Gods be praised. Thank you for joining us. Hi, welcome, Sherry. Thank you for coming through. Edgar's, Jerry White. Thank you for coming to hang out. Energetic check for Victoria. Let's see what happens. All right, to start off, Victoria, the central theme is the Empress. You stand on this place of a high vibration. Spirit is helping you to be able to attract, to be magnetic, and to have things pull closer to you. As above, you're being guided to start working on a project that is more dear to you, more important. I see an Empress Emperor connection. There's something powerful. There's someone who is here to build with you. They share virtue, sense of purpose, and passion. Someone that you connect very strongly with. There is something that you and this person share together. It's a common goal. Spirit is telling you to stick to it, despite the fact that it might feel isolating at times. In the light, you have the Hermit. Stay focused on the truth that you're cultivating. Enjoy the luxuries that it brings you. Part of you, however, has this FOMO, fear of missing out. There's this energy in the shadow showing that you really are, tingling, looking for some sort of new opportunity, some new excitement. You're looking for some variety because life has felt repetitive, very hermit energy, very Knight of Discs, very just about the business, the usual day in, day out type stuff. And so, Victoria, right now, Spirit is trying to tell you to shift gears so that you could be moving more in alignment with uh, really focusing on the decisions that you've made. That there are ideas right now that are buzzing around your head like flies, but Spirit is saying that continue to invest in what you have signed up to invest. That there's this tremendous project and opportunity that is being made in front of you. And you just need to continue following through. You need to continue playing your part. Something new is coming through swiftly. And I'm sensing that it's this confirmation of what it is to move through. You're going to show that nothing else is really worth building at this time because until this part of your life is complete, other important things are not going to be able to come through. Victoria, we're going to draw from the Major Arcana deck. Let's see what comes through for you. It seems someone is with you and is aligned with you to build something, and that there is right now this feeling of life being in slow motion. If you stay true to what you're building and continue to work on your luxuries, it's going to be worth it in the long run because what you're building requires a total soul investment. Now, I see the foghorn. There seems to be memories coming from the past, opportunities from the past. There are things that are looking to dismantle your influence, your will, and your focus. And Spirit's trying to help you stay focused. The foghorn is showing that there's echoes from around the world. There are things that you are struggling to ignore. But as you continue further upon your path, you're going to find that it was the right choice. To be distracted by new situations right now is to eventually bring yourself back to the exact same frustration that you're in right now. There's something that is definitely divinely aligned. There's a project that's moving slow. Now is not the time to abandon ship halfway across the bridge. Blessings to you, Victoria. I hope this has served you well. Honey sugar, honey and sugar. Blessings to you. Thank you for coming through. How long was that tractor on my car for? Seems like there was some road rage with the tractor going on. That's different. Not unheard of, but it's different. How long? All right, someone was having a blast with that tractor. I got lots of Pisces energy. You know, for a little too long. The cards that I drew for your question, I got the Knight of Cups, I got Lust, and I have the Moon. So it seems to be someone, something that knows you, someone from the past, someone taking an opportunity to use their tractor to bring something a little bit too far. Yeah, definitely a bit of that type of energy in the air for sure. See cruelty and pain. You didn't really seem to enjoy it. It seems that, just in general, the energy in the air, Knight of Cups with the Lust card. And the Moon, something to do with the past. It seems like it was going on forever and ever. And something's telling me that's just not going to stop. That tractor's going to show back up. It's going to continue to do its thing. Quite the question. Not sure how to further answer it. Exactly how long? I'm going to say 18 minutes. They were behind you for 18 minutes. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope this served you well. Were your brakes messed with? I don't think so. I don't think anyone messed with your brakes. I'm draw an oracle for you real quick. All right, fulfillment of wishes. The oddities that are around you at this time are temporary. You are going through a transformation, and your world will be shifting soon. Blessings to you, honey and sugar. I hope this has served you well. Isis Rose, God's be praised. Thank you for your generosity. What what is next in my chapter? All right, so what does Isis Rose have coming up in their life? God's be praised to Sherry and Honey and Sugar. Thank you so much for contributing. Were you looking for clarity, Honey and Sugar, on the reading about the tractor? Or was there something else that you had in mind? So, Isis Rose, what is next? So, where you stand is the Fool. You're at a place in your life where you're feeling quite brave. You're willing to take a leap of faith. You're willing to take a chance. You're ready to see what happens. And so, you're lining yourself up for something new. You're ready to throw yourself out there, see what happens. Seems that you're being guided towards some sort of new love within your life, some sort of new soul connection and inspiration. Spirit is helping you to be able to open your life up accordingly, to find new things coming through, to find intuitive gifts coming into place. So below, I see adjustments, adaptability. Spirit is helping you to be able to make the necessary flows within your life, to be able to arrive where you want to be. Right now, you've taken the necessary precautions to square yourself away before you took a leap out the window type thing, but you've got what feels like your life grounded, and there's some new opportunity for love that is coming up for you. It's exciting, it speaks to you, and it also is on your fiery side. This is someone who really helps you with feeling ambitious, strong, motivated, courageous, act first, think later type of living. And so this brings a lot of intensity, a lot of fire and passion. In the shadow, you want to be hung up on past sorrows, and that doesn't really quite work out for you because Spirit is saying it's time to move on. You've already done your work to rectify it, but it's become very easy to dwell. Now I see defeat. You going forward with an opportunity might not make somebody else happy. And that's the whole point of it. There's some sort of situation in your life that is this person is very needy. And this is a person that you've been trying to help for a long time, but just have not been able to properly help. And so there's something new that speaks to you that you're excited about. And so rather than be stuck in the situation of sorrow and this loop that never ends, there's this new opportunity to pursue something that you love that is going to ultimately disappoint somebody else. You're being called to recognize that it is not up to you to keep other people happy, to keep their feelings afloat, to keep everything in check for them. There has to be more being done for you. And Spirit is telling you right now to start making moves for yourself, not reliant on them. Direct transmission, powerful wisdom and knowledge is helping you to be able to get into this place of more in-depth spiritual being, that you're now able to feel more aligned, more connected, because you feel like you're able to hear the things and feel the things that you were not able to notice before. So Spirit is helping to set you up onto that new path, onto that new way. It's helping you to be able to see with more depth and clarity the reward of taking new risks. I'm going to draw a major arcana for clarity. I have the lamp. Truth shines over your situation. And for a bonus card, I also have the lens. The lens is similar to the devil, someone who's trying to control perspectives, likely someone who's trying to control perspectives to influence you. But there's something has touched upon your heart. It feels true. It feels right. It feels meant to be. It feels sacred. So, Isis Rose, I would say that this new connection that you're finding is aligned, this new opportunity that speaks to you, and it is worth the perceived sacrifices. The real sacrifice is continuing to stay in the situation that just simply does not serve you. Blessings to you, my friend. I hope this has served you well. Up next, we have Sherry. Sherry wants to know, is the money coming through? All right. I'm going to draw some Oracle. I'm going to draw an Oracle card to answer this question. Is Sherry going to have the money coming through? Is money coming through for Sherry? Can we get a drum roll, please? Drum roll, please, everybody. Is money coming through for Sherry? What do we got? All right. I see obstacles and challenges and hope. Right now, Spirit is testing you. Spirit is testing. Right now, it's about having faith. No amount of panicking is going to change the circumstances. You have the waiting game. Very clear obstacles and challenges. A reminder from Oracle: have hope, have faith, trust and believe that it can happen. Blessings to you, my friend. Right now, it seems that you're definitely in a place of stress, but Spirit is testing your faith. Continue to have hope, continue to believe. Just another shout out for Honey and Sugar. Thank you so much for appreciating. I appreciate you. Likewise. Thank you so much. Up next, we have Seriously V. Thank you for coming through. God's be praised to you, my friend. Grateful for your generosity. Feeling amazing. Would love to receive small spiritual guidance on my new chapter in life. Super excited. Let's see what comes through. You are very welcome, Sherry. All right, for seriously, V. At the bottom of the deck, I see the tower, something being cleansed out of your life, things that no longer serve you. Spirit has pushed you to the situation where it demands change. There's something that has happened that you really just are struggling to look beyond it, look past it. It now has cemented new ideas in your mind forever. You feel that you're in the place of the giving birth to a new reality. There is change that is coming. There is something that is moving into your life, and you can feel it. And you can feel the old reality collapsing onto itself. I see knowledge, information, technique. Spirit is helping you to feel sharpened. It's helping you to feel in tune, connected. It's helping you be able to feel that the knowledge that you have cultivated and gathered in your life is building up and it's adding to something. Now, next, I see value, magnetism, gain, and attraction. Spirit is helping you to be able to attract more resource, more opportunity. And I also see mixed with that victory. You realize the value of something, you realize what is to gain with it. You're now ready to make moves that you were not perhaps willing to make before. Spirit is now helping to connect you with this opportunity of being able to aim further. See new knowledge, information, new techniques being presented. Spirit is helping you to become more versatile. It's helping you to be able to do more. I see that you're now walking away from what no longer serves you. Something has exhausted you, something has really depleted you. And so now you're ready to shift accordingly. And so Spirit is helping you to be able to make those upgrades, to make those moves. You are now letting go so that you can start pursuing new ideas. Spirit is helping you to be able to investigate, to be able to understand, to be able to investigate new things. You are now letting go of the sandbags that have stopped you from being able to take flight seriously, V. You felt divinely guided by this moment. It felt crystal clear to walk away from something. Your steps towards the future is also you see the vast amount of abundance by making these new choices. Spirit is getting you into connection with something that is powerful. Something has ended because it is no longer aligned with your virtue, your sense of being. Spirit is helping you to get connected with something that is much more aligned. Something is over because it wasn't aligned. It seems as simple as that. The energy in your mind, I see sorrow, pain. There's this deep weight within your consciousness. Spirit is helping you to be able to step into your motivation because you have now seen at the root of it that something no longer can go on. Spirit is helping you to become the magician. Have faith. Allow yourself to be delivered. Spirit is helping you to be more ambitious with your powers. It's helping you to be creative. Spirit is saying that you now have seen everything that you need to see. You see how love is coming into your life. Spirit is helping you to find deep soul connections. Here is this feeling that feels undermining. You have found this new powerful love, this new connection within your life. You have found this deep soul resemblance, and you cannot ignore it. You are looking for fate and destiny to show you new things. And the moment you have made room for something in your life, you've accepted that something else no longer serves you, new love comes in, new excitement, new happiness, something that feels really fulfilling. And you are so grateful that it has come through. It is something that feels sacred, it's something that feels right. But however, there's somebody else who is not going to be happy. There's somebody else who feels like they are the one missing out, they are the one getting left behind. But fate and destiny has brought it here. Something has happened that has made certain things unacceptable to be held in your life. Spirit is helping you to be able to step into this energetic frequency of what you are connected with. Spirit is helping you to be able to open up your mind to infinite abundance. That you do not have to settle. You do not have to just take something for what it is. You're allowed to step into and be more. Going to draw some oracle cards to support this message, friend. Thank you so much for comes through. You have a lot of things to look forward to, a lot of things that you have been honest with. You've been able to now shed. It's helping you be able to step into this new paradigm of your life. Answered prayer. Seriously, V, there's something that you have hoped for. There's something that you've been waiting for some time. And Spirit has helped you to align. Spirit has helped you to be able to connect with new authenticity. It's helped you to be able to see that your prayers are being answered. Serenity. Spirit is helping you to be able to catch this wave of serenity, this powerful feeling of spirit. There is something that you know is true deep down. There's something that has this remarkable power with you. It's helping you to grow. Next is celebration. Spirit is helping you to be able to move into celebration. It's helping you to be able to find that life is worth celebrating, that prayers are answered, that you're going to find that deep sense of connectivity that your soul has been looking for. New love, joy, and excitement will be coming into your life to help affirm for you that what you're building is on the right track and that there are things that want with you to see your dreams be built. That you do not need to settle for less, and you do not need to hold on to something just because it served you in a different chapter of your life. Receive this new blessing for it. Do not hold on to the old timeline out of guilt. There is something beautiful for you on the other side of all of this. Seriously, V, thank you so much for coming through. You are deeply appreciated. Hey, shout out to Honey and Sugar. Again, we'll get to you. That divine being, God's be praised. Thank you for your generosity. And then we have Simplify Your Life. Thank you so much, all of you. We got those 3 readings lined up. We got Simplify Your Life, That Divine Being. Then we have Honey and Sugar up next for the readings. All right, so we're going to do a general energy check for Simplify Your Life. Walking away from what no longer serves you. Spirit is telling you what no longer serves you is entertaining the current situation. You've had this enlightenment strike you where this has really helped to emphasize that something was just very disconnected. Something's not aligned, and this hurts. This is a painful realization to have. It's not like you're like, wow, I had this powerful spiritual epiphany. I want to go on a run. It's like, no, you've had this epiphany and your heart sank in a few levels because you realize that somebody is not who they claim to be, that something is not worth giving energy to anymore. This has created ruin within your life and has left you feeling a certain way. You feel that feeling cannot be reconciled, so now it is time to move on. Blessings to you, Simplify Your Life. I'm going to draw you some oracle to conclude this message. All right, choose wisely. Spirit is saying, be careful with how you choose, what you choose. That right now, in the certain emotion you're at, you can accidentally let some not so great things, their energy into your life. Spirit is saying, this is not what has to be done. This is not what needs to be. Something wants to help align you with something that is intentional. Focus on the sacral chakra, where it pulls you, where it leads you, what it says. Focus on the resonance of a given situation, and it's going to grant you the right answer. Blessings to you. Simplify Your Life. I hope this has served you well. Up next, we're going to read That Divine Being. Thank you so much for the generosity. Warm greetings, dear Avery. Thank you for your readings. You are so appreciated. One question, please. Will my pilot script be picked up by the American producer Leslie P. in 2026? If not, please ask Spirit for guidance on this. All right, we're definitely going to dive in as far as where your script writing is going. What will it align with? Blessings, friends. For anyone who's looking to get their cards read, just check out the pinned post for instructions on how to make that happen. Let's see what we've got for that divine being. I see adjustments, adaptability. Spirit is helping you to be able to find this new sense of center. So you have been able to stabilize yourself within this given situation. I see that you have success on your plate. You've worked to bring your, let's say product to a place where it is extremely valuable and where its potency is being recognized. And so you are trying to urgently make moves. Make moves. You have worked very intensely to bring this up to where it is at. And so now you're just trying to follow the right steps, follow the right path to be able to bring something into perfection. So your steps towards the future is requiring peace and patience. I think that what is happening is the person that you're expecting to set you up with the opportunity is not going to be the one to set you up with the opportunity. This is not because what you have done is not creative or successful. This is simply because this person is not aligned with that mission. The Queen of Discs energy is showing this energy of authority, of power. I'm sensing that a new connection is going to come through that will bring you victory, that will bring you the energy that you're hoping for. And so, Spirit is saying that you need to continue to own and assume control and power over that given project within your life. That you're going to find having the peace and patience is going to have your reputation pull off. You've been cultivating this energy with your project. Your chi ball has just been growing and expanding, growing and expanding. Your presence is growing and expanding. It's not about you cleaning up your work or you rewriting things or doctoring it up. It's about you continuing to embody the energy of someone who is certain and who has made a decision. And that energy is going to come across in a certain way. Right now, you are having some rude awakenings. You are seeing that there are some people who are not what they say to be, or they just simply don't follow their word. Now, there's the manifestation of new opportunities on your mind. You want to see that type of advancement. And I see abundance, options, and resources. Spirit is trying to help set you up. It's trying to help show you that there are other things that you could be doing, be invested in, show you the vast amount of opportunities to go with. Now, I'm seeing some sort of opportunity coming through an unexpected source. Someone's going to come through with you or to you with an offer that is going to blow your socks off. And I'm sensing it's an opportunity for work. Are you going to be able to scale your project into this greater work opportunity? And the answer seems to be yes. There is sorrow because how you expected it to happen is not how it's going to go. But you know that you're at this place of accomplishment. You know that you're heading in the right direction. You know that what you have is good. It's validated. It's just about getting some fuel in the engine. And this initial person is not the person you need to be focused on. What you need to continue doing is embodying the energy of someone who is certain for success. And as your product is finished, it's about allowing the right person to align with it. Continue to do the things that you would do to be putting your energy out there, to be networking and connecting. And the right situation is going to show up for you. All right, that divine being, I'm going to draw some oracle to elaborate upon the message here. All right, that divine being, rejoice in celebration. There's third eye consciousness that has been activated. There's this powerful feeling within you. You're able to sense, you're able to believe, you can feel it moving through. There's this feeling of conflict and defeat because there's something that was really buttered up to be success and it never really took off. It didn't get anywhere. It didn't become what you hoped it to be, what you expected it to be. And so that has left kind of that sour feeling for you. You want to be able to move away from that. So there's something that you have identified to not really be connected, but however, you know you have something worth celebrating. You know that this is going to line up and that this is going to end up in a thriving situation that you are truly looking for. It has been awesome reading for you, that divine being. I hope this reading has served you well. Okay, up next we have Honey and Sugar. What did the stalker want from me? Fun question as always. All right, what does this person want from you? Honey and Sugar wants to know, what does the stalker want from them? That divine being, I'm happy to hear that this reading was of service. Grateful for you. Blue Resonant Monkey, that was a great answer. And I 100% back and agree with your answer. Change the inside to change the world. Hello, Martin. Yes, you can still donate through Cash App, Seldom Dreams Official. And there's only one person in front of you right now if you were to make a donation. I just left it out of the description because it's wordy. It makes the pin post a little too bulky. But of course, that's still an option. All right, so reading for Honey and Sugar. Let's see what comes through. I see the Nine of Cups, happiness. Well, they are doing what they're doing because it brings them happiness. You know, at least that's a step in the right direction, right? I think maybe. And this is someone who feels like that you get their energy going, you get them feeling alive, they help you feel spontaneous. There is somebody who they just see you as this brilliant light and energy. They feel like you fill their life with happiness. They feel motivated. They feel inspired by you. Their soul feels caught on fire by your presence. And so your presence just gives this invigorating feeling. They get so much energy from you. And this is somebody who wants to be able to continue doing what they're doing. Someone who feels very connected, someone who admires you. You have beyond just an admirer. This is like number one fan type stuff. Someone who goes the fullest length of the distance. So this person doesn't have malicious necessarily feelings towards you. They just struggle to handle their feelings towards you. I see deception and envy. Ooh, all right. I think that's some great clarifier. Someone is clearly jealous of somebody else in your life. So I'm sensing the stalker also knows other people in your life. They're jealous of their connection to you. And that is where that envious energy is. They think they could just play the waiting game and that you're going to choose them after the waiting game. Not really sure how that's going to work out for them. Don't see it really going that great, but that's the cards that they are playing. That seems to be what they're leaning in with. So, Honey and Sugar, I'm happy and I hope this reading has served you well. I hope it is aligned to with what you need to what you needed to hear. Anyone looking for a reading, just feel free to check out the pin post. I'm happy to read for you. Check out the pin post for instructions on how to be able to get your cards read. I don't not too bad. I don't want to say I can, qualify the situation as good or bad. From the energy that came through, this is just somebody who has it's like that old cartoon with like the skunk who is like in love with the cat. It's like that type of energy going on. It's a really funky situation. For absolutely everybody here, I see the tower. Something clearly not working within your life, something getting disengaged, falling apart, something not able to properly stand on its own feet. Something is falling down. It's falling down because destiny has aligned for it to. There's something that just does not serve you. There's something that just does not connect. It doesn't feel meant to be. And so spirit is going to uproot it from your life. And I see the moon. All right. There seems to be a fog on this, and there's energy of the past coming through really strong with this energy here. That tower energy coming through because of something of the past that has been ignored, left unattended for a little too long. I see death, metamorphosis, who you are, soul level, completely changing. You no longer relate or feel the world in the old ways. Spirit is calling you to embrace some sort of change towards a situation, to be able to feel alive, to be able to feel your senses connect. Spirit is helping you to be able to transform accordingly. Focus on new opportunities for growth. Focus on things that help to exalt your soul, help to get you feeling like you can make moves. Spirit is trying to help you get in motion with a dream or a project, help you be able to get towards that next place. You want to feel more alive. You want to feel more connected. You want to feel more in tune. So, Spirit is helping to deliver you towards new sources of knowledge. It's trying to help you be able to connect with work life in the world with this stronger sense of purpose. You now have this deeper feeling to be able to carry through with a mission, some sort of desire. You feel like your mind's eye has been activated, has helped you to feel quite sharp. So something has helped you to be able to discover this new incentive, this new will within yourself. It seems that you are ready to go forward and build. You have found something that has given you room for creative success, and you're ready to make moves towards it. You see what is worthwhile, you see the energy and the ambition that is with you. It's helping you to be able to lunge forward and make moves. Spirit is helping you to be able to stack and to be able to build on top of what it is that you already have. And so that there is something that you're being called to leave behind, an old world, this old chapter of service within your life that no longer fits within the bigger picture. You have learned what you have needed to learn within a chapter of your life. And so Spirit is calling you to move on from the situation. There is this new beanstalk of an opportunity that is coming up from the surface that is here to help illuminate. It's here to help present something more meaningful, more intuitive, and more guided. And so you're now aligned with that more special force. Something is helping you to be able to step into this new cosmic light, help you be able to feel that sense of determination. But however, there is no sense of certainty. There are still details that need to be revealed, things that need to be shown, and things that need to be spoken. Spirit is trying to help to prepare things for you in a certain way at this time to help get things going, to help you be able to make moves. Spirit is helping you to be able to take charge and being more authority of your life. Things are making moves swiftly towards you. You are feeling that brave energy of being the fool, taking a chance, doing things, and just seeing what happens. Trusting your instincts. Trust your instincts and throw yourself out there. The road that you are ready to travel has so much value, has so much potential. It is a journey, it is a road. You are taking the right next steps on it. You have spent quite enough time meditating upon truth, looking down at the world like it is a series of ants just running around. Spirit is helping you to be able to get the leverage to make those next moves and to be able to move on to those new circumstances. And so you have worked hard to be able to stand proud, strong, intellectually sharp. Spirit is helping you to be able to form your own space within a given situation, protect your energy. There are things that are trying to claw away at your energy. There are things that are depleting your resources, but you have done better to stand up against them, to get better charge, authority, given direction in your life. You are ready to make absolute decisions. You're feeling more confident than ever in regards to certain matters in your life, and you feel like that you have the tools to be able to take them on. Spirit helping to connect you accordingly. Honey and sugar, blessings to you. You know I can't answer those types of questions, but however, I can give some general energy as far as the feelings about it. So I will be able to read what will be the feelings around the next assembly. We'll call it that. Hello, Sandra. Welcome. I see peace, I see patience, and I see new opportunity moving forward. There seems to be something that offers peace, something that brings clarity, calmness, an opportunity to advance. Maybe something that breaks the ice or moves things forward in the ways that are expected, but it really leaves things in this lukewarm position. So, Spirit is calling you to sit and really think about how you want to handle it. There seems to be abundance. It's really just about how you want to be able to move forward. Uh, it seems that something's going to come through to finally, close something. And however, right now it seems that you are just looking at the next steps. You have invested a lot into some of the things that have been going on around you lately. And Spirit is trying to help break you out of that conundrum. It's trying to help get you out of that mindset so that you can start focusing on the next chapter. I'm sensing you've just been so consumed with certain things going on. It's just been noticeably hard to focus. And so there's that energy that is with you right now that's saying, like, hey, yes, it's been hard to focus, hard to stay clear, but however, something seems to be brightening up your future. Honey and sugar, I hope this has served you well. Thank you so much for coming through. Check out the pin post if you would like to get your cards read. For absolutely everybody here, I see oppression, exhaustion. Something has pushed you to this feeling of a limit. You feel like right now you don't have much more to give. You feel like you have given everything that you have gotten to something. You feel like that there is something that has been a large weight to bear. So now Spirit is telling you move forward diligently, creatively, avidly. The right things have been brought into adjustments and balance within your life. Things that feel like they have been all over the place are now gaining this new sense of clarity. Spirit is trying to help encourage you to be able to make some moves, to be able to let your passions run through wild. I see this powerful connection of love within your life. Something has helped you to feel the certainty. I see someone who's trying really hard not to show it. I'm seeing someone else who is having no problem wearing it on their sleeve. It seems to be this energy of one person is feeling very radiant, very bright, very alive. And so this has definitely helped to enlighten a connection. Exhaustion has helped to bring these things together. New perspectives and faith applied are going to help to bring you into a new solidified motion. Spirit has helped to bring and introduce to you new levels of power to help orchestrate you into this existence. And so there is something that is helping you to be able to feel connected, help you feel alive. Spirit is helping to be able to get the ball moving on something. It's helping to open up your dream and help something feel like a dream really can come true. So right now, Spirit is helping you to feel that upgraded energy. It's helping you to feel that new fluid motion. It's helping you to feel like things are really coming to life. Something new and powerful is making its way into your life. Something is helping you to connect, to feel. Something is helping your spirit to feel liberated and exalted. See, science, precision. There's something that you do with extreme excellence. You are very good at it. It's noticeable, very noticeable. Your talents and your gifts. So continue to show these off. Continue to be able to demonstrate yourself and put yourself in a position where you are able to consistently demonstrate your gifts and your level of understanding. Spirit is helping to supplement you with the proper wealth needed to move forward. No more, no less than what is required. Spirit is giving you all the things necessary to be able to make moves within your life. You are ready to build from the ground up. You are seeing the importance of making moves on something accordingly. Make the proper plans, make the proper moves. Things are going to come through. All that has been made up till now has been to help raise your awareness to something new specifically. There's something that's going to be able to grow for yourself. There's something that's going to help you be able to feel stronger, more alert and aware. Something's helping you to be able to channel and to focus your ambitions. That's a good question, reviews. I would say right now there are upgrades coming through. I feel the upgrades that are coming through right now feel like heavy life lessons, or they feel like being pushed to your breaking point. There's something that's trying to teach you to understand and to respect your limitations. Uh, you can only know your limitations by pushing yourself beyond your limitations. So right now, the feeling of the spiritual upgrade that's in the air is I'm sensing that so many people have been put under the type of pressure that would break somebody not devoted to this type of path. And that was a type of like initiation of sorts from spirit for a lot of you that has come through to help to activate the mind, to be sure that it is ready for the next wave of things that are going to get thrown your way. So I do feel like powerful energies in the air have helped to shift a lot of things like that for people. Hello, Field Weaving. Thanks for coming through. Hey, Jamie Lynn. How's everyone doing? Stay focused on the path, focused on what you're building. Know that something is aligned. The things that you are doing are working. The things that you're doing are connecting to spirit, are connecting to source. Something is helping to align you with what you know you need to be able to do. Let something help you rise to the next level of consciousness. Spirit is saying that there's something in your life you're being called to walk away from. It does not serve you. It takes your energy. It exhausts you. It is missing the point. It's missing the purpose. Something is calling you to be able to move on from something that has felt limiting. See the 10 of discs. I see wealth. Spirit is helping you to make the necessary transition to the next proper place within your life. You're seeing the aeon, the world evolving, moving forward, and something that is beginning to grow with you. There's the soul tribe energy, the Empress. You are attracting. Things are coming closer to you. You've become a magnet for the type of success that you want to be experiencing. So there is something that is helping you to be able to see and to notice this growing change. You're finding this new soul alliance coming together. The spirit is helping to connect you to victory. It's trying to help align you with the proper path. Something is trying to help you see the victory that could come about from following a specific role, setting in motion specific things. You're being called to release, let go, make room for new love. Something is helping you to upgrade, release, to receive. To build a relationship with spirit, you have to learn how to speak that language. And to speak that language is simple. You do it every day. It's called feeling. Most people just experience feeling, they don't read feeling. They don't ride feeling, they don't connect with it deeper. Most people are just reactive within feeling. To know spirit, you have to be in tune with your feeling. Being in tune with your feeling requires surrounding yourself with people, being social, putting yourself in new situations. It's a mistake in thinking that someone who's a psychic medium just spends time hanging out by themselves. To know spirit is to know people, and to be able to know people is to understand the many things that are influencing them and moving them. If you pay attention, you can see that when dark forces come over someone, you see and feel that cloud, and you see how it affects their actions. The original Tor, thanks for coming through. Well, Sandra, I'm sorry to hear that you're having a hard time. I hope upon the Sea of Souls you have found yourself a brief, welcoming moment here. You do not always need to know where you're going. That is a mistake I feel a lot of people fall into, that they have to know for certainty where they're going, what they're doing, what the itinerary is. What I always teach and what I encourage is that people should learn to find what they want to feel. Find what you want to feel, and then the road becomes quite more clear. Each and every day, what you want to feel can change. Some of those things are things that can be alleviated within the day. Some require the consistent steps to be able to achieve that. You have to allow your feeling to be your guiding compass. Too many people try to apply a mental map, a set of ideas, logistics. Day one, I'll do this. Day two, I'll do that. The life cannot really properly be planned ahead of. There needs to be an ideal world of existence, a vibration to match to conjure in order for your soul to be able to find that experience that it is looking for. You have to be able to build up that energy to make it happen, to be able to have spirit come through in such a way. See new opportunities for passions, new things coming over their soul. Spirit is helping to awaken you, to make moves, to help you feel blessed and connected. Something is coming through to help upgrade your life. The blockages and delays in your life, Spirit is giving you very much this energy of, do you agree to the terms and conditions? Do you agree to the terms and conditions before we move forward? There seems to be love within your life. Here is this powerful connection of love, something that helps you to feel alive, helps you to feel connected, something that's helping you to feel spiritually inclined. There's something coming through in your life that is rechanging your orientation towards it. Spirit is helping you to feel that strong spiritual connection. You feel like that there is the proper divine guidance available within your life. You see where it is bringing you. You feel where it pulls you. You trust the energy of the connection and all the things it helps to build up. The wind behind you that helps you to be able to keep moving. Spirit is helping to keep these things in motion, keep these things aligned. Something is in a divine flow, and something is making a sincere and genuine impact on your life and the lives of others. And so, something that is in motion, something that is in flow, is starting to step up within your life. Here's the sense of truth and certainty. Here is the sense of knowing. Spirit is helping you to be able to stand strong and to step into that next level of your mind's eye, to be able to exercise those skills accordingly. Spirit is helping you to feel guided, aligned. It's helping you to feel connected and in tune. So right now, Spirit is trying to help you to be able to believe that what you have faith in, what you have been channeling your energy into, is very possible. So take those next steps. Take those initiatives right now. And Spirit is going to help open up this tremendous world for you. I'm going to do last call for readings. So I'm going to do a few more private sessions during this live if people are up to it. We're going to be doing last call. So if you want to get your cards read, check out the pinned post for instructions. We're doing last call for this session right now. I see futility. There's something that is just struggling to connect within your life. It feels like it just keeps missing the mark. Spirit is trying to help you be able to set into motion that particular goal, that vision, that dream. It's trying to help you to be able to get going. There's this decisiveness and confidence with you. Spirit is helping you to feel strong willed, certain. It's helping you to feel on top of your game, on top of the world. You're seeing where there's energy being lost. You see where it is slipping away. You see where there's a lack of focus. You see right now, there is this powerful chemistry and energy that is with you. There's this feeling of enlightenment, divine connectivity, something that's helped to awaken your soul. But yet it feels still a little fuzzy, a little uncertain. Feels like you are at times struggling to properly communicate the full deal. Spirit has now aligned you with something that is going to get your life moving. It's helped to awaken your soul, to connect you on this deep level. Something with that ethereal feeling that's coming over your life. Here's that feeling that you cannot ignore. It's that divine soul connection. Something is spiritually raising you up, bringing you to the heavens, helping you to feel a way that you haven't felt before, helping you build that courage and that anticipation for life that wasn't previously there. Spirit says that you have the gift and somebody else has the platform. You have the means, they have the avenue. Spirit is trying to encourage you to collaborate with a powerful soul connection. There's something that feels like this amazing opportunity. Here's this opportunity to go forward, to be decisive, and to choose. Spirit is looking to align you with the proper opportunity to help to exalt your soul. To be able to get to that next place that your soul desires requires you to follow through this invigorating connection. Something has helped to bring you to this heightened spirit. It's helped to bring you to this new immersive way. So Spirit is saying, Godspeed, go forward. Make that effort, make it happen. Everyone here, the reputation has been built. The field is magnetic. Something's helped you to be able to feel like you are coming to life. So now there's something that has been risen onto that next plateau. There's this new expansive consciousness that is with you. Direct transmission is bringing powerful knowledge through at this time. It's helping you to be able to see the light bending and moving in new ways. You now see what is possible, what is real. You've been guided to see that everything has brought you up to this time. Here is this moment of truth. Spirit wants to see if you are ready, if you are serious. You've been working hard to protect your energy. You've been staying the best kept secret for some time. But there's this new realm, this new feeling of happiness that is about to move forward. Something's helping to connect you and to live in you, bring you to proper spirit. It's time to set in motion those series of works and be sure that job gets done. Hey, everybody, thank you for coming through. We are going to have a spirituality and hang later on Twitch. So in less than 2 hours, we're going to be hanging out on Twitch. Give us a follow, subscribe over there. I'm happy to read for you. But we're probably going to be cracking open some books, talking spiritualism. It's going to be a fun conversation. So go follow us on twitch.tv/Seldom Dreams if you want to catch us for that live tonight. All right, we're going to be doing some reading on spiritualism. All right, thank you everybody for coming through. We'll be live on the other platform coming up soon. My Divinity